Welcome to CITAM ChurchOnline. This is Karita Mbagara. I'm the senior pastor at CITAM Karen. There's a story that is told in the book of 1 Kings chapter 3 from verse 16. You can read all the way to 28. That is a powerful illustration of spiritual principles. It is not just an imagination, it is a reality, but it has very spiritual significance. The story is about two prostitutes that used to live in the same house. And for some reason, they had babies at the same time, and I think the babies were more or less the same age. And what happens is that as they are sleeping, one of the babies die, and the mother happens to be alert and awake and exchanges her baby with the living baby. And the mother that was asleep wakes up to find there has been an exchange. The story goes on to show the wisdom of Solomon in resolving that issue. But the point I want to take is that between these two women. One is alert, and because of that is able to exchange that which is dead in her life for that which is that which is dead in her life with that which is alive in another person's life. Not something that we commend, but nevertheless, we see that she is alert. But we need to learn that we should not be like the other woman who was asleep and doesn't even know when her blessing is being taken away. There is an exchange for what is good in her life with what is not good in the lives of other people. And you see, even in spiritual life, there is possibility that if you are not alert, if you are not awake, if you are not sober, you can experience that happening in your life. You don't get to your destiny because you are not aware that you are living in a dangerous world. I think this is what made Peter to write in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8 the following words. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. In other words, the devil doesn't devour everybody. It is for those who are not alert, those who are not sober, those who have been overtaken by the cares of life and they are spiritually asleep. They are in slumberland spiritually. And when that happens, the devil takes advantage. The Bible tells us in the book of John, and these were the words of Jesus, that the thief comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. Talking about the devil. That he will steal, he will kill, he will destroy. He can do all three. He can do any one of them, depending on how, alert you are. How do we remain alert? I think it's important for us to always be in the Word of God, to understand the Word of God, because the devil uses deception. But it is when we know the Word of God that we are insulating ourselves from deception. Secondly, it's important for us to be in communication with God so that we are praying and we are seeking the help and the guidance of God. And God has promised that He will give us the wisdom that we need when we ask of Him. And He will not be proud about it. He will just delight in doing good to us. Thirdly, it's important for us to be in fellowship with other people, because other people will see things that we don't see in our own lives, or they will give us a third eye, as it were. We say that every person has a blind spot. But when we are in fellowship with other people, they will show us that blind spot. They may show us things that we are ignorant about in our own lives, things that are not up to the standards of God. They will point them out. And it's important for us, therefore, to be in fellowship with other people. But also, it's important for you to be witnessing. There is something that comes out of us sharing our faith. Sometimes we are able even to clarify what we believe as we are witnessing, because we are asked questions that make us think more about ourselves. But the point is, my brother, my sister, make sure that you're spiritually alert, lest you experience an exchange of your blessing for what you don't want. God bless you as you contemplate on this, and please share with others if it is a blessing to you. Thank you.